guys, this is Pam and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna give you my review on the new limited edition Shalimar, which is Shalimar Millesime Tonka, which means vintage Tonka, according to Google. We're just gonna trust Google on that. Okay, so just a quick chit chat. I actually had a really hard time finding this perfume because it's always sold out or not available, not in stock on the Guerlain website. But I just kept stalking that website. I would just check it like 2 to 3 times a day. And I actually found at least a couple of days in a row that when you check it, I don't know if it still is because I got a bottle, so I stopped looking at the internet. But during the time I was stalking the internet, the website, if you check around 9 o'clock in the morning, it's in stock and you can buy it. But like around noon, and so on, like in the evening, in the afternoon, it's gone. Because I tried it again the next day, around 9 a.m., like 8, 9 a.m., and it's in stock again. And I was able to, you can add it to cart if you want to, if you wish to. But come evening or afternoon, it's not in stock. So I don't know if they have a strategy on how much to sell in a day whatsoever, but that's my personal experience. And I actually got a bottle. I was gonna do an unboxing, but I already unboxed it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you the box. So I actually got a couple of bottles. I have one to use. Yeah, of course. And the other one is just a backup bottle. So one of the boxes I got is a what do you call that? It's just like a normal brown box. It's just like an eco-friendly box. Nothing fancy about it. It's still a big box to me. And obviously it came with this box. This was the box of it, and this is the 1.7 ounces or 50 milliliters, 50 ml Shalimar bottle. Just to compare it with the other bottle, with the older original one, the Eau de Parfum. I had the Eau de Parfum. This is what it looks like. So if you see the Eau de Parfum, the seal here is gold. And then it just says the Shalimar there. Like it's engraved on, it's either engraved or printed. It's printed. It's printed on the bottle. Okay. And the new one, the limited edition, the seal is black. I'm sorry, I need to, yeah. The seal is black. And the name of it is on a plaque. That's, they stuck it on the bottle, like glued on the bottle. So those are the only two main differences I see. Obviously the size, because this is a 3.4 ounces, 100 mil, and this is a 50 mil. Okay, so yeah, and I said I got a backup bottle. So on the backup bottle, I ordered it on the normal gift box they have, and I have not opened it. I don't really plan on opening my backup bottle because I don't see the point right now. But yeah, so anyway, and alongside that, it came with samples that I have chosen, and I have chosen Oud Nude and Cherry Oud and some other Aqua Allegoria ones that I have chosen. I don't remember. And I'm gonna be talking about in this video as well my thoughts on the new Cherry Oud and Oud Nude. Yeah, so let's go ahead and review this limited edition Shalimar. So I love the note of Tonka. That's why I got this one. But before I talk about this one, since it is a flanker of Shalimar, I want to talk to you about this one, especially for those people who has no idea what Shalimar smells like, or you forgot what it smelled like. So I actually already have the original Shalimar here. So the original Shalimar, okay, it's a very spicy balsamic vanilla scent. Yeah, very, very balsamic. It has that vintage smell. To me, I don't really know how to explain it. It's spicy, it's balsamic, it's earthy. There's a lot about it that's earthy and kind of wet, like a wet earth. Um, yeah, it's a spicy, balsamic, vanilla, earthy, wet, earthy smell. That's the best I can explain it. I'm sorry, but to aid your thoughts in this review, to aid myself, I'm gonna be putting the Fragrantica notes here, okay, of the original one, and I will be putting the notes for the flanker, for the limited edition Millesime Tonka on this side over here, okay, so you can compare the notes and read it for yourself and help me, okay, help me think with this one. Okay, so let me spray again the Millesime Tonka. So this one, to me, it's definitely sweeter. It's definitely sweeter, kind of powdery. It still has that earthiness of the original Shalimar. Yeah, it's, and you definitely smell the Tonka for sure. It's there, but you can like right now, okay, that alcohol has already evaporated. Right now, you immediately pick up the original Shalimar. It's for sure like a Shalimar, okay? An offshoot of the Shalimar. It's there, but it's sweeter, more Tonka, you know, like more of that vanilla Tonka sweet smell that's a little dusty. Because to me, to my nose, Tonka tends to have that kind of dusty, powdery texture to it. Not necessarily the scent, but more of the character, the texture of the smell. It's like vanilla, but like nutty and powdery, like dusty, like stuffy and fuzzy. That's what Tonka beans, or the note Tonka is to me. So you definitely get that, plus the Shalimar. In fact, to me, okay, it's again, it's not as earthy as the Shalimar. It's still spicy and vanillic, but sweeter, okay? It's still balsamic, but not as balsamic as the original Eau de Parfum Shalimar. I can only speak for the Eau de Parfum because that's all I have. That's what I have. But to me, it's actually like if you mix Shalimar, okay, the original Shalimar, and my favorite fragrance of all time, a true masterpiece, Tonka Imperiale, or Tonka Imperiale. Okay, and I have the old bottle. I just love the old bottle. I do like the newer bottles they have too. I just haven't found the courage to buy those yet. Yeah, so Tonka Imperiale, just to help out those people who has not smelled Tonka Imperiale, or if you forgot Tonka Imperiale, what it smells like, I am looking for a blotter. How about let's spray it on the Guerlain card right here that I have, that it came in the package. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's just really no competition to me every time I smell Tonka Imperiale. So Tonka Imperiale is very spicy. It's just really no describing this fragrance. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna have to spray it on my skin. Well, I did make a review of this one a long time ago when I was still first starting to review things on YouTube, so I'm gonna link it down below and you can check that out, because that's the best way I could describe Tonka Imperiale. Whatever I said on that video, it's almondy, it's Tonka, it's vanilla. Oh my gosh, it's just the most wondrous smell I have ever smelled, and this thing does not get old to me. Every time I smell it, it's just the best. But I'm turning it into a Tonka Imperiale review. Anyway, watch that video so you know what Tonka Imperiale smells like. It's in the link in the description box. So you mix Tonka Imperiale and Shalimar, okay? But it's not like a 50-50. To me, it's more of like maybe 65 to 70% this mixed with about 30 to 40% Tonka Imperiale. That's what you get with Shalimar Millésime Tonka. So, should you get this one? Should you blind buy it? I don't want to tell you to blind buy, but if you really have no choice and you really, really want it, like me, I have no choice. I have no choice other than to blind buy. I can't get a sample. Then you go ahead, but buy it from the website. So at least you get samples, and you get the nice packaging if you're gonna blind buy it anyway. Plus, I'm saying from the website if it's available, because like what I said, it's kind of hard to find. But it's up to you if you want to buy it on Mercari, eBay, whatever. Yeah. So I think it's worth blind buying it, or it's worth buying it or having it if you don't have this two, if you don't have both of these, or you only have one, okay? But to me personally, actually, having both Shalimar and Tonka Imperiale, I don't really see the need for this one. Like, I personally don't even see myself spraying this or wearing this one. It's beautiful, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful scent, because these two scents are both beautiful. So kind of mixing this together and putting it in its own bottle and its own perfume, I mean, it's good. It's kind of like as if you've layered the two. That's why I don't see the point personally, because I have this two. But if you don't have this one and you want like a different version of Tonka Imperiale, it's with this from the same house. You're gonna get the same Guerlain Oud or Guerlain Oud vanilla, the same vibe, same quality. Then yes, go ahead and buy it if you want it. If you're a fan of Tonka and you are a fan of that vintage Shalimar kind of scent, that's, oh my goodness, there's really no describing it. Yeah, like a old school Oriental perfume. Okay, or I don't know if you just want to have it as part of your collection, because it is a limited edition. Because I believe, and I didn't even know about it, they had I'm checking my time, a limited edition as well last year, which is the Vanilla Plantifolia, something like that. I did not even know, and you can't really buy it anywhere besides if you want to pay $300 on eBay or one of those websites. So that's my suggestion. You can blind buy it. It's worth having it if you don't have either of these two, or you only have one. But if you already have both, there's no need, unless you just want it to be part of your collection. So like, to me, I'm just gonna be keeping this one to be part of my collection, but not really for the purpose of because I want to wear it. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it for now. Even like I'm gonna wait maybe a year. If like in a year I don't really see the point anymore of keeping it, because I also just don't want to be keeping things, and it's just to me it feels like just money sitting on the table collecting dust. Like sometimes I really don't want that feeling. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna think about it, what I want to do with it. Anyway, so that's for the Shalimar Millesime Tonka. Again, it's a beautiful scent. It's just either whether you need it or not. Okay, but it's not a question of does it smell good or doesn't smell, or it smells bad. It smells fantastic. It smells beautiful. It's fabulous. Okay, in terms of that. All right, so let's move on to the couple of samples I had, which is the Oud Nude, and I'm gonna be posting, putting the Fragrantica link here as well for you to see the notes, because I am too lazy to look at my phone right now and read them to you. I don't know why it's not focusing. There you go. So this is Oud Nude. Let's start with the Oud Nude. And I have tested this on skin at least a couple of times. Yeah, it's a beautiful scent. I just don't know yet if it's a bottle worthy. I don't think so right now. So that's just my initial thoughts on this one. And by the way, you guys, just a tip. If your perfume samples or your perfume comes in a paper box like this, to me, I like to spray it in the box, okay? It depends. It depends on the texture or quality. But I like to spray it in the box like that and use that as the blotter. So you don't even miss or misplace your blotter. Each time you want to revisit the smell, you just open the box that the perfume came with, and you just smell it. Okay, so this one though, I'm gonna be spraying on my skin because, you know, as everybody tells you, it always tests on the skin, it's always different. But I do like to test it on the paper first, or blotter, whatever, just in case I don't like the smell. But if I feel like I like it, it's good. Okay, so the most awesome part of this perfume is the opening, for sure. As you can tell, I have been testing it a lot, wearing it a lot. Okay, the opening is you get that almond, which is in the notes. Very beautiful. I think the name is perfect for it, Oud Nude. In terms of, I don't know, I don't really know if there's a French translation or it's English. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, in terms of, it's very soft. It's very soft. It's very inviting. Yeah. So the opening, you get most of the almond notes and tone there. Okay, in the opening. As the perfume develops and the initial notes dissipates, you don't get as much of the almond. It's still there, but you get more oud. Now, I'm not sure if the note leather is in the notes, but I mean, you should have already seen if it's there or not. But to me, I smell like a light leather. And I definitely pick up oud. Now the oud in this one, it's not bombastic, it's not in your face, it's not heady or, you know, it's not aggressive. It's not an aggressive oud. Again, you smell the oud. I smell oud and I smell leather, but it's very light. It's very, like it caresses you. It's very caressing, very gentle, but it is there. And I'm picking up a hint of something like cumin or something like that. Yeah, it's a very beautiful scent. I just don't feel the need for it right now. I feel like, yeah, it's just especially for the price, you know, because right now their bottle is like $360. Yeah, so that's Oud Nude. Beautiful scent, a very soft oud with leather, and you get that almond in the opening, and it just kind of adds roundness and softness to the texture. The almond as well is not overpowering. It's not sickly sweet. It's not chemically, you know, that gives you a headache kind of smell. A very beautiful scent. If you don't have anything yet that's kind of like this, in terms of oud and leather, then it's a good scent to have. I just feel like I have other scents too that's quite similar to this one, and it's not it's not mega grabbing my attention yet, okay, at this point in my life with the collection that I have. Okay, but let's move on, or I say but, and let's move on to Cherry Oud. It came with the same box as well, little sample box. There you go. Cherry Oud by Guerlain. And okay, this one, I'm gonna be honest with you, I only tried this one time on my skin because I almost gagged. Even right now when I smelled it. There's something about Cherry Oud that I'm gonna post either here or here, the Fragrantica notes for you. You should be seeing it right now. There's something about Cherry Oud that's, I don't know what it is in the notes. Why is my shirt keep moving? I don't know what it is in the notes or in this. I don't know. It just makes me kind of, like right now, like I just want to gag. I just not a pleasant feeling to me. It kind of reminds me of a cab smell. Okay, at least the cabs I've been in. It doesn't really smell like those pine air freshener thing. It doesn't smell like that. It is a different smell, but it's giving me that same kind of nostalgic vibe in terms of how I would feel, or like, you know, I get dizzy and kind of I kind of get a headache and nauseous when I'm usually in the taxi with whatever scent it is that they have in a taxi. As long as the taxi has a smell in it, in terms of those air freshener, it doesn't matter what flavor, it makes me nauseous. So it's the composition, it's the chemicals in it that, you know, that makes me sick. And I feel the same with this one. It smells like a taxi inside a department store. Because it's giving me that department store kind of vibe, like especially if you are in the shoe area, you know, in the shoe section of a department store. So there is the cherry here, and I'm not gonna spray it on my skin. Please don't make me spray on my skin. How do I describe it? Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. There's something about it that's kind of chemicals to. Something that's chemicals, that's not, it feels like it's too much. And not really in terms of the performance, because I like strong scents. One of my favorite perfume houses is Tom Ford. And you know, Tom Ford is known for its really high performing fragrances. So it's not about that, but I don't know anymore, okay? Anyway, I'm not a fan of this one, and I'm so sad because I love oud and I love cherry, but cherry oud, I don't love it. So that's all I can say. Hopefully it's been helpful to you. I'm curious if you guys like either one, and I have not smelled the oud call. That's probably a good one. Because sometimes, you know, who knows? I need to try that one. I need to find a sample. Anyway, that's my reviews for today. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think about the Shalimar Millesime Tonka and the Oud Nude and Cherry Oud. I want to know your opinion. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. Okay, go click that button because it helps out my channel, especially as well, if you give me a thumbs up. If you like any part of this video at all, or if you don't, just give me a thumbs up anyway, just to be nice, you know. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.